Under the sea. Do 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 do.
I was 1 for 3 yesterday.
You played some StarCraft?
Yeah.
Cool. It's okay.
I hate mutas.
Aren't they getting worse?
No, they're getting better.
Well,
Now they'll be able to heal.
you see what I mean? When I said aren't they getting worse, I mean for us.
When do you want to get tickets?
Oh, I was gonna for Imagine Dragons. I was gonna get tickets when I get the office set up, and then I was gonna see Matchbox 20's coming to town. Did you want to see Matchbox 20?
How much are they?
I don't know. They're gonna be at the Pearl, so I think they'll be a little bit more expensive. Ready?
When are you getting your office set up?
When we get those 3 pieces of furniture moved out. When are you coming over to help carry those 3 pieces of furniture?
I don't know if I can do that.
What are you doing?
I was getting rid of the music enabled stuff.
Okay. Ready? Now that we're 2,000 slides in.
Yeah.
It's SuperStarcraftBros.
Bronze, almost Monday.
Yeah. Bronze Tuesday. Bronze Tuesday. Bronze Tuesday. That was the Animaniacs. That was the Animaniacs soundtrack that popped into my head. That is not good. Alright, Iron Sparks.
Jay.
Now, you're positive this is a bronze level game, because I already see a barcode name.
I'm positive.
That's ego problems. Alright. So, we have a bronze level game for you on this fine Tuesday, and it's kind of raining in Las Vegas today.
It is?
You need to go outside. Just because you're on winter break doesn't mean you have to stay inside. And, ooh, I hate when people spell straight like that. So, on Shakuras Plateau, we have a Terran versus Protoss matchup. And in the red corner, we have...
Barcode.
Por el...
What if they're eyes?
Or... Ay.
What if it's eyes and L's?
Oh, snap. That kind of tickled. Alright, who's the guy with the name?
Well, in our top right corner, we have our blue Protoss SoLoStrYkeR.
Alright, so we have like a... I don't know. Alright, fast expand coming out from SoLoStrYkeR. That forge is really not blocking off anything on the ramp, so it's going to be interesting what he does with configuration.
You might see him go ahead and try to block over here and leave this little bit over here, though that's quite an uncommon move, but that might be what he's going for.
I don't even know if that's a little bit. That's a lot of bit. I don't even know if it's a bit. That might be a byte. You know, add the E on, got a bigger word. Alright, and then over at Red's base, traditional Terran wall off with the supply depots and barracks, so nothing too amazing, but Iron Sparks, at least they have builds.
Yeah, and both players decided wrong in the scout spot.
What?
Decided to scout in the wrong spot.
Okay. So let's see, another pylon closes up the hole over there. No cannons, though.
Nope, and we do have the orbital coming up already for the barcode player.
Good timing on that. Second supply depot's just about to finish, and the first Marine's on its way. So, you know, I like Barcode's build. I'm thinking that Barcode might be a little higher level play, and this might have been like maybe a placement game or something.
I don't know, maybe.
Bunker going down. I mean, I've never seen this type of play out of a bronze player.
It could be like a Smurf account is starting or something.
I love Smurfs. They're all blue. And
so what color does it turn if you choke it?
I can't answer that question. My lawyer said not to.
Alright. So, yeah. Time before going down.
Kind of a slow game. Now, you're telling me that they did a beta patch update, so what's going on in the land of beta for StarCraft?
Let's see. For Terran, the upgrade for Medvac that they added is now, it requires a fusion core.
Okay.
Also,
interesting.
The Widowmine, the single target damage was reduced.
Okay.
From like, what was it, 170 to 125.
And just to go back, for anyone who doesn't know, now just remind me if I'm wrong, the Medvac upgrade actually allows it to heal faster, or does it allow it to heal like 2 units at once?
I think it allows it to heal faster.
Okay.
And they're pushing that back just so it's more used in the late game rather than early game. They changed,
I could definitely see that being OP early game.
The Wind Mine, they changed that so it doesn't like totally destroy our unit in the early game.
Okay.
Like I think I was reading.
Yes, I was playing, but
I was reading earlier today that the Wind Mine prior had been able to like one-shot a Banshee.
So that's definitely a quick, easy, and cheap defense for Banshees. Well, they got rid of it.
But now it will be less damage. So.
And it can't detect. It can't latch onto
cloaked
units, so that'll be good as well. I think that's a good balance. I even as a Terran player, I agree with that.
Let's see. For Protoss, they increased the research time for Blink.
Okay, wait.
140 to 170.
Why?
I don't know.
Too many people getting Blink Stalkers and knocking out all those people at IPL?
I have no idea. And for Zerg, they changed the range of fungal from 7 to 10.
They're increasing it again?
Yes.
Didn't they just decrease it from 9 to 8? Or 9 to 7?
Something like that.
Now they're gonna go to 10?
Yeah, and they increased the projectile speed of
it. Is like the guy at Blizzard who really likes Zerg winning every argument. Hey guys, we should add these units. Alright, sounds good. You know what? You know how we nerfed that fungal growth thing? Yeah. Let's bring it back.
Well, I think how they nerfed it and made it like too not viable. So now they're changing it back. And it's just beta, so they're just testing it out.
I don't know. That's a lot. That's a big range for that. Well, we got a Zealot finally pushing up this ramp, and he's gonna get blasted apart. Poor guy.
His life for our. So yeah, a couple of barracks going down. Got the third command center. So
looking for Terran players, that is a very early third. And back at the Protoss base, we have gateways getting added on. Warp gate tech seems to be delayed a lot.
Yeah, it's because he's been focused on crying out these probes instead of this warp gate, which really doesn't make that much of a difference.
No, I mean,
attacking.
Isn't SoLoStrYkeR holding the Xel'Naga tower?
No.
Oh. I was going to say, I thought he had the tower. I'm like, he knows that the Terran player, at least he sent the Zealot in. He knows the Terran player is kind of turtling. I mean, he's at least just building up a ground army. So, I mean, he doesn't really have to rush the warp gate too much. And, I mean, he has cannons up for defense. If he has that economy up and going, he'll be fine. I mean, you got to have money as a Protoss player.
Just the downfall, he is focused on this robo bay, and he really doesn't know what's... focusing on 2 robo bays, and he doesn't really know what's coming. I mean, he doesn't know if this is just going to be a quick medvacs coming, because he doesn't even know this exists.
I know. I think that he saw a lot of ground units out on the field, so I think SoLoStrYkeR's just thinking, he's probably going to go 3M. He's probably going to go mostly bio. So
this is a lot of ground units.
They were sitting there, shooting at the Zealots. I like pizza.
Okay. I like pizza too.
We should do pizza this week.
Want
to buy me some pizza?
I
thought you loved me.
I bought you a Christmas present.
Sweet! Don't tell me. I gotta wrap yours. You know how much I like wrapping.
I have to wrap.
Defensive cannons everywhere on SoLoStrYkeR. I guess he's expecting Banshees or something? Or maybe drops?
Yeah. Let's see, the scan sees
good
everything
scan,
to see.
Yeah. Sees the robo base going, so he's probably going to expect Immortals or maybe Observers to pop out. Medvacs are coming out for red, and I think SoLoStrYkeR's got the right spider senses going. I think that Barcode is going to try a drop.
I don't know. I think you might just get in these for the standard. Keep them with your army while you push out, because I think what SoLoStrYkeR really needs to do is he needs to invest into
Colossus.
Yeah, either Colossus or Templar tech.
Yeah, I mean, the Bio Ball, though very effective against Zerg, is not that effective against Protoss, especially if he lets this Protoss player max up. I mean, even if the Immortal count gets really high, they can tear through Marines, considering how much damage they do.
Yeah, but if this Marauder count gets high, that could spell, that's a lot of damage hitting this Protoss army.
Yeah, true. I won't argue with there. Kind of odd that SoLoStrYkeR's like building everything at the natural.
Well, you know what's better to do with all this space?
You know what I just saw?
Tarsus pile?
Sitting probes.
Oh. Well, sometimes they like to take a break.
Lazy little robot.
This is only a 2 harvesters. Terran army moving.
So I would definitely say SoLoStrYkeR is bronze. I definitely say that. Well, Colossus Tech's on the way.
Yeah, but it's not going to get here in time if this army continues to move out.
I mean, additional cannons are going down. I mean, there's 4 medvacs. Another scanner reveals exactly what he's going to be going against. And I think SoLoStrYkeR wouldn't do that bad if he's defending. But how he has his base set up, the buildings are completely blocking everything. I mean, those stalkers are going to just arrive at the party late when this red army decides to move up.
And just looking at the size of these armies, you have this to this.
Yeah, I mean, he's continuing to produce Immortals. Though, Colossus Tech just finished. He should have just waited and created Colossus.
But you know, these Colossus are not going to be that vital because Viking production has already started.
Well, here we go. Here comes the armies. As we see all these stalkers not going to be able to do much because his buildings are blockading his army. His building placements were getting worked against him.
Yeah, exactly. The Protoss army isn't able to move back effectively. He's really just stuck on this ramp.
You know, right now I would think if the Immortals were in front and they tank the damage because they have those hardened shields and they'd be able to do that, I think that might help him. But
you know, I'd rather see the Stalkers in front because you really
we have sentries out now though.
Yeah, you really want the
good old standoff. All right, here we go. This Immortal will jump the gun and it's gonna force an engagement.
Jump the gun. You know, he would have done more damage to attacking. However, just moving that back, he lost an Immortal. Another one's going down this force. It's moving it back a little bit, but you know, these are ranged units.
Yeah, I mean, these force fields did. I mean, they weren't amazing, but they did split up the army a little bit. The Zealot's going to easily get picked off because of concussive shells out.
Let's see. You know,
no production on the way for SoLoStrYkeR. His entire attention span is focused on this engagement. It looks like we might see an elevator trick, or at least get rid of these cannons.
Yeah, I think he's just going to get rid of these cannons. They're just a little pesky. They're not really doing that much damage, but you know, I don't know. It really comes down to positioning who's going to win this fight, but...
Yeah, I mean, SoLoStrYkeR still has, I mean, he's in his base, so he does have a little bit of home court advantage. But I mean, if he continues to move out like this, he's going to lose his entire army.
Like, I mean, all these units are doing nothing back here.
Well, they're doing the hokey pokey.
Well, that doesn't do anything.
But isn't that what it's all about?
No.
Well, it looks like the Zwingham army has cleaned up all the Immortals. These stalkers are going to fall quite easily to the Marauders that are in the base. There are cannons in here, so if he does decide to push in...
I'm pretty sure you can take out these cannons. I mean, look at this pylon.
Oh, is that an Artosis? Oh yeah, he got rid of that second pylon. Yeah, he might actually just want to concentrate on that pylon, but it looks like he's going to try and poke around.
You know, if he just continues to get rid of these pylons, continues to get rid of production buildings, there's really not much SoLoStrYkeR can do. I mean, he's Darko's continually streaming in units, so...
Two Colossus.
Yeah, but... I don't know.
I don't, like, I'm at the edge right now, like, I want to go, okay, red has it, he's won. But I mean, I know it, like, SoLoStrYkeR has, he's kind of has a tiny chance.
Yeah, but these Colossus don't have thermal lamps.
No, they don't.
And they're, I don't know. He has to be really careful. There's all these Vikings, and there's only 3 stalkers.
He's got to keep them by the stalkers. No, don't overextend the Colossus. No.
I mean, he's lucky that these Vikings are almost dead, so they're not.
But you know the mistake that he's going to make. He's going to move out with them now.
So yeah, they are doing some decent amount of damage, but one of them was focused down by the Vikings because the stalkers weren't attacking.
No.
There's the GGs, and there's base destruction.
There's the victory base destruction because. All right, SoLoStrYkeR does leave the game. So leave a comment down below on how you thought this week's bronze game went.
Hit that like button.
Subscribe.
We're at 21.
Woo! Our YouTube channel can drink. Woo! Have a great day, guys. We'll see you later.
GG.
GG.